It's good to know that you are here. In this episode, I want to discuss about poultry farming. Poultry farming is a branch of animal husbandry that deals with domesticated birds like the geese, the turkeys, the duck, the hen, the cock for meat production and egg production for human consumption and for our industry. In this episode, I want to deal with poultry farming in different categories, which are number one, the laying birds, which I have to talk about the layers. Number two, for meat production, which I have to talk about the broilers. And the three, the cockerel, which are for general purposes and ornamental birds. Before you start any poultry farming, you have to consider the management practices, which are number one, intensive system of management, which has to do with battery cage, and we have the semi-intensive, which is the deep litter system, and also nest are being provided for the laying birds. And thirdly, we have the free range, which we allow the birds to move around and lay eggs in any location of their choice. But in this episode, I want to concentrate with much of laying birds. So my focus in this series is on laying birds. Make sure that before you start poultry farming that concerns laying bird, you have to know the breed you want to stock. And the breed depends on the hatchery that produces the breed. Now, I want to show you some breed of birds that are very good in the market that you can use to start your poultry farm. So that these are the breeds that you can use to give you the optimum results in poultry farming in respect to layers. Benefits and uses of laying birds. Number one, it generates income. One hen produces between 24 to 26 eggs in a month. And if I'm using a stock density of 200, I will have a whopping 4,800 eggs in a month, as I'm taking an average of 24 eggs per hen per month. Now, the prices of eggs ranges from 2,300 to 2,700 per crate. And this 200 stock density will give you 30 crates of eggs in a month. Now let's do the math. 30 crates in a month multiplied by 2,400 will give you a total of 72,000 naira. Now you can use this formula to decide the stocking density you want to stock your farm and to know the income you want to generate from the process. Number two, poultry manure, that is the poultry litters, are highly used in farms. So you can sell it to generate income, and a bag of 25 kilograms of poultry manure costs between 400 to 600 naira. After 72 weeks, the old layers can be sold out, and the prices ranges from 4,000 to 6,000 naira depending on your location. Eggs can be used in beverage industry, in confectionery industry, in food industry, and recently in cosmetics industry. Also, eggs can be used by man in the house. Meat from poultry, which is called the chicken, has a lot of nutritional benefits, and it contains protein, and you cannot do without it. And there are other major benefits that are not enlisted in this series that laying birds can do to you. But one that you have to understand is that before you start any poultry farming, irrespective of whether it is the pullets, the broilers, the cockerel, or the ornamental bird, please consult a professional to give you the feed analysis, to give you the drug regime, and to give you expenses that you will incur before you jump into poultry farming. But for more enquiries, visit Direct Consult on 080 38 413 668.